Today on Destination Polaris, Rugged Radios is at it again. This time, a build that's going places.
We're building this car for a great family, and it's the ultimate family truckster.
It's time for a family vacation. Destination Polaris starts right now.
Destination Polaris is presented by Rugged Radios, the authority in communications.
Welcome to Destination Polaris. We're here in Central California and just rolled up to Rugged Radios. These guys are at it again with another Project X, but I hear this one is extra interesting. Let's head inside and see what they're up to. Hey, Steve.
Hey, Alexa, welcome to Rugged.
Thanks, excited to be here.
That's awesome.
You guys have been a part of so many Project X builds, including this one right here. But sounds like this one's a little bit different.
Oh man, this one's all about family. And a family that thinks they're getting one thing.
Let's talk about family vehicle. What are you guys looking for?
Four-seater, nice and sleek and modern, definitely blue.
Definitely blue. Got it.
Heated seats for sure.
All right, heated seats. It kind of sounds to me like you want to build the ultimate family truckster.
Yeah, totally different, the rugged style.
Oh boy, I can't wait to find out what that is. We better get to it.
You know, normally when we do a build, I have Nick with NV Fab. We have a fab shop down the street. We do these crazy builds and we do the unveil here at the office. But you know what? This time we wanted to show that you can build a really cool car right in your garage. So we brought it right into our showroom floor. We wanted to show that you could really do something yourself. I gotta say, this was Steve Burchard's idea. And we knew we wanted to build a car, and we knew who we wanted to build this car for, and they thought they were coming to order a car, purchase a car, and boy, we're gonna surprise them. And I think they're absolutely gonna love this.
Johnny and I met desert racing. Literally the day we met, 2 hours into a conversation on the way to the Mint 400, it was like we've known each other our whole lives. Johnny and Trisha, super cool people. Johnny's been a fabricator most all of his life. While Johnny was working welding, Trisha was going to school to be a dentist. She is now a full-fledged dentist, and Johnny is now Mr. Mom to some really, really outgoing kids.
You want to wait and the monster is singing.
Initially, it started out as kind of a joke. Johnny and I go way back, and Greg knows Johnny as well, so we were just kind of teasing that, oh, let's make him the family truckster. And the more we talked about it, the more we liked the idea, and then next thing you know, we were full in. Oh, this is gonna be over the top for them. They're the type of family, they're always very modest. They have nice stuff, but it's not over the top. This is something that they would never do for themselves. So this is really gonna be amazing. So it's that bait and switch. This is what you want, and this is what you're gonna get. Because it's all about family. Everything with Rugged, and the biggest thing is Greg. He's a big guy, he's a tough guy, but he is a softie at heart. From experience with myself, with our last Project X build, the SS1, we built that car, dedicated it to my brother, and honestly, this is our way of paying it forward for myself to Johnny.
You know, this is exciting. This is a really cool build. It's different for us. So what makes it different is all the builds that I do and all these crazy cars are something about my childhood, something that inspired me. This has a different inspiration. This has a family inspiration. We're building this car for a great family, and it's the ultimate family truckster.
Now that our machine is disassembled, it's out with the old and in with the new. Our build gets started when we get back on Project X.
Destination Polaris is sponsored by Rugged Radios, the authority in communications. Walton's, everything but the meat. Polaris Lubricants, the only oil developed with and for your Polaris engine. And by Full Throttle Battery, the one that works.
Welcome back to Project X. The guys at Rugged Radios have a pretty fun project on their hands, but we need to get all these parts into our machine, so let's start the build.
Stock car is a 2020 Polaris Turbo S Velocity. The big thing is the cage and the doors and stuff on it. Desert Works did that, knocked it out of the park. Honestly, I was floored when I saw the cage and the doors that came in for this car. The fit and finish is amazing.
Let's talk about this cage here and the doors. Kind of a unique color scheme, huh?
Pretty wacky. One of the more wacky colors we've seen in the past, but you got to give them what they want sometimes.
Well, and it's, you know, a special vehicle for a special family, so it looks like a lot of love and time and effort went into this.
It did. It did. This was, from concept, it was important to the guys at Rugged to make sure that this thing really fit the profile of the family truckster. This was a wacky idea, again, to begin with. So we just kind of took the key points that Rugged was looking to accomplish, and we kind of put our twist on it. This is our production door, which is boxable, packageable, shippable with a custom color on it this time around. And then we just kind of cut loose on something that was expedition, utility, family minded on the rest of the program here, and I think we hit the mark.
Now that we have the cage and the doors put on, it looks pretty good. Next up, HCR suspension. We've got Billy Slade here from HCR. Why don't you tell us a little bit about these parts that you brought?
Okay, so these are the dual sport kit produced by HCR, and this is actually a catacomb design.
And this beautiful paint job as well to match.
Yeah, this is all powder coated, and it has a somewhat of a textured finish, which will withstand scratches, and it'll give it that long life and durability. And then they also have the high clearance radius rods.
All right, so you're a big fan from what I understand.
Yes, of the National Lampoon movies, absolutely, yes. I have a motorhome, and my personalized plate is Clark Griswold. See Griswold on the plate because we travel so much, and I love the movies. I've been watching them since I was a kid, so I love comedies, so this is, and then when they told me about this build, I was like, yep, I have to be a part of this.
You might have to look out. He might steal the rig. I don't know.
HCR did the suspension on the car, did all the arms, the front and rear, the radius rods, did the high clearance rods on it. Billy and I, we got real close. And Walker Evans stepped up with their Velocity Series shocks on the car, so this thing is going to handle amazing.
We've got our suspension and our shocks on. Now it's time to make this thing roll.
Wheels and tires on the car. We have sand end of things, GMZ. We've got our Sand Stripper XLs on the car. This is what happens when two Steves put a tire on. Just happens.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
For the dirt tires, BFG dirt tires with Walker Evans wheels. So this car's pretty set up.
The outside's shaping up, but the inside still has a ways to go. We're back to work when Project X continues.
Project X is sponsored by HCR Racing, passion-driven, American-made. Aluma Trailers, ready to ride when you are. Cormark Metals, where technology and creativity meet. And by RZ Mask, breathe safe.
Welcome back to Project X. We have our cage, our doors, our suspension, and our tires, but now it's all about the bells and whistles. All right, Dan, we have this really impressive system here from Rockford Fosgate. Can you walk us through kind of what we have going on?
This is our Stage 5 Polaris Razor Kit. Comes with everything needed to do the installation. All the wires, harnesses, everything's plug and play. No cutting, no drilling. Includes our 10-inch ported sub enclosure.
This has pretty much everything you could ever want for sound, but also to install.
Correct.
Well, Rockford Fosgate stepped up. It's not something that we normally do is put stereos in cars, but how could you refuse a level 5 in the Razor?
Our stereo's installed, and now it's time to give our machine a custom wrap. It's not a family truckster without wood paneling.
Brand Creative, which is actually our next door neighbor. He thought it was great to be right beside us, but now that he's been beside us for a year and a half or so, I don't think he likes it so much.
So Rugged's going big places. You know, not just growing as a business, we're growing an infrastructure. We have so many people crammed in this little tiny building. When I first got this building, I said, wow, this is so big. It's gonna be a long time before we outgrow it. Well, guess what? That day came really fast. So we're building the new Rugged complex. You know, I'm all in with this company. Everything I have, everything I do is about furthering the company, furthering our brand, furthering our family. This thing is just amazing. It's got 3 big buildings on it with fab facility. We're also building the coffee and taco shop.
Every day is taco day at Rugged.
I sometimes do multiple salsas. I like lots of veggies in it.
By the way, this is recon right now for our taco shop. We gotta see what's good. I try to keep up with Gonzalez. I usually do not succeed because that boy could eat some tacos.
Who doesn't love tacos?
So Assault stepped up right at the end. We needed a steering wheel and an adapter plate and a fire extinguisher to make it safe for the family.
Push to talk button. This allows your co-driver to transmit on the two-way radio so he or she can talk to other cars and other bikes and whatever else everyone else is riding in. So we've got driver and co-driver, and both front seats can talk on the radio and make fun of each other. What we've got here is our RDMDB digital analog mobile radio and our 696 intercom. What this allows you to do is talk inside of the car to all your passengers and also communicate outside of the car to another vehicle, bikes, quads, whatever it is.
Plus, you can go in digital, be able to send text messages through your radio. That's right, text messages.
Everyone can talk while you're out riding. This is one of our pre-production samples that we're putting in this car. And what this is we've got a universal mount that fits in the vehicle. What we've got here is our intercom tag kit. And what this does is it gives you some heat shrink tubing with labels on them, so you know which cable goes to where.
And then it's paired with our 696 intercom, so you can Bluetooth your phone in, listen to your music. You can actually make phone calls through it. And then the whole family will be able to talk inside the car, not have to push any buttons, just talk freely. So you get to hear the 2-year-old and the 4-year-old yakking the whole time. PRP with the seats. Kind of gave them free reign on it, just gave them colors. They did the double stitch on it with the diamond tuck kind of thing in the center. All 4 seats are heated, so they're gonna be warm up in Oregon, ripping around in the dunes.
Our Rugged Radios family truckster build is complete, and we're ready to surprise Johnny and Trisha.
You guys ready?
How about we close our eyes? Can we do that?
Put your hands over your eyes.
Close your eyes. Mommy and Daddy too.
You can look.
What's really exciting is a lot of our partners came together to make this car the ultimate family truckster.
You guys did an awesome job.
Johnny, all the hard work that you've done for Steve, building his cars, and everything you've done, anytime you've been one of those friends for Steve that anytime he's ever asked for anything, you've been there to help him regardless. You know, you go to events and help us out, well, I'm giving you this car. This is yours.
Thank you. You guys didn't have to do that.
This is your car, free and clear. I'm giving this to you.
Damn. Thanks for being Mr. Mom. Thank you. Letting your wife fulfill her dreams.
Absolutely.
All right.
You know what? This is what it means to be the Rugged family. And you guys are an incredible family. Everything you're doing to support your wife and everything your wife is doing to support you and just to furthering your future, this is what it means to be family. So this is our gift to you.
Man, you guys knocked it out of the park. This is great.
Our brand new RZR has been completely transformed into the ultimate family truckster with every feature you can imagine, including heated seats. Our family vacation gets started when we return on Project X.
Destination Polaris is sponsored by Polaris Adventures. Adventure everywhere. Rockford Fosgate, purpose-built audio. And by Super ATV, the leader in aftermarket parts and accessories.
Sorry, folks, the park's closed.
Oh. Well, when's it gonna open?
I don't know. Maybe you should try the ranch.
Okay.
All right, Steve, it's done. The ultimate family truckster. What do you think of how it turned out?
Oh, it's fantastic. It's better than I thought it was going to turn out. But I am so tired. It has been long nights to get this done on this show.
A lot of blood, sweat, and tears, but it is excellent. Let's walk through a couple of the features here.
So, interior-wise, PRP seats, PRP harnesses in there, heated seats, the Rockford Fosgate system in here. They're going to be able to stop, hang out, play some music, kick back, get in the car. They can put their helmets on, plug into the Rugged Radio system, listen to their music through their headsets, be able to communicate in the car, and talk car to car with them. Suspension-wise, HCR suspension knocked it out of the park. It's going to handle all the abuse that Johnny and Trisha give it. And then Walker Evans with their Velocity Series shocks that they did, this car is going to handle it amazing. Desert Works with their cage. If you notice, the cage is pretty tall in the front. It gives you a lot of visibility when you're going down hills or going up. You can see where you're going. This family is going to be safe in this car. My favorite part of the whole car is all the little tiny details. Rugged Garage, which is what all of our builds come from. So it's got a number on it. Rugged Radios build our 6th Project X, the Truckster.
Custom, perfect, the ultimate family truckster. I think you guys did it.
This is going to be really, really cool for him, and I can't wait to ride with him.
Shock and amazement. The thing is not what I expected at all, but just thrilled. Honestly, it's very cool after looking at it more and more. It's just the thought and everything and detail that have gone into it. It's phenomenal. That thing's so fast and the suspension's so good on it, and the comms in it is great, being able to talk. Everything about it is just awesome. I'm expecting to find several little things that I haven't noticed yet that he just paid attention to. Little details, you know, the hood ornament and all the stickers all over it. And he's just very thought out. I don't even have words. Like, thank you is not enough. I don't even know how to respond to that, because we can definitely use the money in other places right now, you know, with family and stuff. It's kids, you definitely find other places to put money in. And like you said, I never would have built a car like this. We've had a stock RZR for years and years, and then got the family, and I never would have taken the money from my family to put into a side-by-side, you know, so it's been very, very awesome, and very thankful for him to do that. I don't even know what I'm gonna do to repay him. Well, we gotta be going.
Oh, but I got a present for you first.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Oh, had to.
Oh, you really shouldn't have.
Oh, well, you know, I know you were looking at them. You thought they were real good. It's for you.
You really shouldn't have. Thank you, buddy.
Well, you have a good one, buddy.
Thank you.
Enjoy.